gorgeous, thanks so much for stopping by and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are discussing all things hormones. Not only because I've had loads of questions about this, but it's something that I have had a lot of experience with personally, and it's also something that loads of my clients have experienced at some point within their journeys and not even realized that the actual problem behind their symptoms and side effects was in fact their hormones. So this is firstly something that is not only common in women, but it's something that can also happen in men. And I would also just like to confirm before we go any further that I am not a doctor. I do not specialize in hormones, but this is something that comes from my own personal research, things that I have personally gone through with my body and things that I've experienced with my clients. So I hope that you find this helpful, and I hope that you can also apply some really simple tricks to your health and fitness journey to get your hormones exactly where they need to be. Okay, so what even are hormones? So essentially, hormones are chemicals produced by glands in your endocrine system. And what these glands do is they secrete the hormone into your bloodstream. And this is how you kind of know if you have a hormonal imbalance, is because when it's excreted in the wrong amounts. So for example, if a hormone is released into your bloodstream and there's too much of it or too little, that is essentially what causes a hormone imbalance. So that could be with one specific hormone in your body, or it could be with multiple hormones, and it could be that the levels are either too high or too low. And if there is at all a time, or maybe right now, that you feel that you have a hormonal imbalance, the only way of finding this out properly is by going into a doctor's office and actually having these checked out and doing some blood tests. So let's chat about how you even know if you have a hormone imbalance and what symptoms and side effects you could potentially be feeling. So some pretty obvious ones are things like skin breakouts, bloating of your gut, feeling slightly inflamed in terms of your body, water retention, potentially being a little bit moody, a little bit snappy, a little bit irritable, and also maybe not sleeping as well as you usually would have, or maybe this is something you've battled with for your whole life. There are also things that are a little bit more not so obvious that you could be suffering from, that people don't actually realize could be attached or directly influenced by your hormones. So some people suffer from really, really bad depression. And because depression is something linked with chemicals, it is 100% possible that you are suffering from depression because of a hormonal imbalance in your body. Other things that you could also be experiencing are like weight fluctuations. This is something that is also quite a common one, but this doesn't only mean weight gain. This could also mean rapid weight loss, or potentially that you are trying to gain weight and you're not able to. Another one is also just feeling really fatigued, not being able to recover properly, having problems with like your bone density, and having joint problems and issues. Also achy muscles and joints. This is something to do with hormones and a hormonal imbalance. So as you can see, the list is quite vast, and because we have different types of hormones, the imbalance within those specific hormones leads to specific and various side effects and symptoms. So when you are, or if you are for some reason experiencing any of these symptoms or side effects, or potentially something else, it is definitely something that you should look into, that maybe you are experiencing those things because of your hormones, or because potentially your hormones are slightly out of whack. How long does it take to rectify and rebalance your hormones? Okay, so this is a tricky question because it is specific to each person's degree of hormone imbalance and what specific type of treatment they need. So if you are someone and your hormones are really imbalanced, you get tested and your doctor advises for you to actually go on some kind of supplement, medication, or something specific to you and your condition, then this is something that can take anywhere from 3 months to more. If you are someone who just has a mild hormone imbalance and maybe you just want to use some herbal remedies, vitamins and minerals, and change some lifestyle habits to actually re-regulate your hormones, and you've been advised that this is okay by your doctor, then this is again something that can take anywhere from 6 weeks to 2 to 3 months to longer, depending on how consistent you're going to be, and obviously how your body responds to your specific type of treatment. So yes, this is a timely process. It takes a lot of consistency, and it also takes usually some kind of lifestyle change. If you feel like you really want to assist your hormones and making sure that your hormones are as balanced as humanly possible, then a great piece of advice that I will give you today is to be on some really good daily supplements and vitamins. And this can be as simple as an awesome B complex, as B complex usually does contain all the B vitamins that will assist you in balancing your hormones and your stress levels, as well as a great vitamin D, which is assisting for thyroids. And then of course some folic acid is really great for your reproductive system, which in turn also is assisting your hormones. But generally, if you are on a really great multivitamin and making sure that every single day you are taking vitamins so that your body is never lacking, then you should be doing a great job already. The best ways that you can actually assist your body in terms of hormones is eating a really awesome diet. So the first thing that I always tell my clients is make sure that you are eating macro and micronutrient dense meals. In terms of this, I'm talking about proteins, carbohydrates, and good fats on a daily basis, as well as vitamins and minerals, which you can be receiving from fruits and vegetables, as well as from supplements, as well as oral vitamins or whatever else you may be taking. So this is really important. As important is also to be avoiding foods that could be detrimental to not only your overall health but the balance of your hormones, such as high amounts of alcohol, sugars, processed foods, and takeaways. These are all things that will have negative effects on your body and will affect your hormone balance in a negative way. And then lastly, also to be consistent with your meals. You never want to undereat and you never want to overeat. You always want to be in a happy medium and a balanced state. You never want your body to be super hungry or in shock, and you never want to overfuel your body, because both of those will actually affect your hormones as well as your overall health negatively. Super important when taking your hormones into account is to actually be as stress-free as possible. Now, I know this seems ridiculous because we have jobs and kids and challenges and goals and a whole lot of things that we're working on all at one time, which makes it really difficult to be in a peaceful state all the time. But I just want to reiterate that when your body is under constant stress, you don't get enough sleep, you aren't giving your body enough recovery time after workouts, or you're in a constant state of anxiety, all of these things will kick off the cortisol levels in your body, which is another hormone, just so that you know. And the minute that your body has cortisol released, especially for a long period of time, it can actually affect your adrenals. And it basically means that your body is in that fight or flight mode. So you know when you're about to skydive and you feel that rush of adrenaline, that's your body actually releasing cortisol. And what that actually does is it actually allows your body to be in that heightened state of awareness. But the unfortunate thing that when you are in this state for too long, and it's actually something that's becoming a habit, it can have some long-lasting and damaging effects on your body. So it's so super important that you are mindful of how you are, your state of mind, and just be more conscious of, are you getting enough rest, and what are your stress levels at on a daily basis. I hope you guys have found this super helpful. If you have any questions, please comment below. I would love to hear from you. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, switch on your notifications, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be posting content every Wednesday and every Saturday, and I look forward to seeing you back here really soon.